Okay, welcome to our internet marketing training. Tonight we're going to talk about establishing your DMO, I call it, which is your daily method of operation. Now, we're going to get into the places in a minute, but I'm just going to make a recommendation. Have like a portfolio of places that you advertise. Don't just do one thing. I don't have one method that does it all. Okay? I don't know. I wish I did. No, one method that does it all. If I did and we all went there, then it wouldn't work. All right? So you need to have a rounded portfolio, if you want to call it that, of places to advertise. And I'm just going to recommend just pick a couple of each thing, a couple Safelist, all right, a couple traffic exchanges, a couple forums, a couple text ad sites, and a couple places where you can email market. And don't forget Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, the high traffic areas, you want to have a presence there. LinkedIn, all right, AdLand Pro, easy hits for you. The high traffic areas, you want to have a presence. And then ad sites daily or weekly. You know, this is starting out with 10 or 12 places. All right, and you can buzz through them in 5-10 minutes. All right, so you want to add new sites on a daily basis or weekly basis to expand, and have a list. Like I had a list too long that I couldn't do in an hour, so I just, you know, whatever time I had, I buzzed down the list and then stopped when my time ran out. Use a lead capture page. If you're serious about your business, I mean, we've been going over this for the last few times, you know, how to get a lead capture page, how to make your own, how to use splash pages. All right, I feel if you're serious, like I talk to people that have been marketing a long time, and I ask them how big their list is, and they say they don't have a list, or they don't use an autoresponder, and they have no idea who's been on their site. If you're serious, use a lead capture page and start building a list of people to talk to. All right, use a tracking link so you know your time's important. What's working, what's not. Purge. You know, you got 2 Safelist. If you're not seeing results on your tracking link or in your signups, you know, add a couple other ones and drop some. You know, try to be efficient. Budget your time. Set a time frame for yourself. Okay, let's combine that with the next one. Be diligent and boss yourself. People say, I want to be my own boss. And then they'll lay on the couch. Boss yourself. Think of the best boss you ever have, if you did have one. You know, or how you would want your boss to treat you. And treat yourself that way. You don't want a boss that's too lax. You know, you want direction. You want, you know, tell me what to do. Give me a step-by-step. You know, well, boss yourself. You know, give yourself a work schedule. Be Andy of Mayberry. Wear different hats. Okay, but you got to drive yourself sometime. I had a friend from Colombia that we did gold business with a while back, and his wife said he came here with $100 from Colombia to the land of the opportunity, and he got up, put a suit on in the morning, went down in the basement in his office, and he dressed and acted like a millionaire. And by golly, he became a millionaire just with his attitude and his diligence. All right. My son is a multimillionaire doing what he loves, fishing. You know, when he was little, all he did was fish. He would skip school to fish. He's going to be doing webinars on fishing and teaching how to get into that business. But the key is boss yourself, be diligent, and then the last thing is never give up. Never give up. Just make adjustments, but never stop. Advertising budget. I built my business mostly free advertising. I was a free member of AdLand Pro for years before I upgraded. I just spent time and flooded everywhere I could flood the internet. You can do free advertising, but then when I started making some money, I take a percentage of that and put it back in the business. When I make 25, I did a lot of banner advertising. When I made $25, I take $7 and buy so many banner credits and keep banners going, and then continue to build and grow, expand. Just add a little bit at a time as you can afford it. Okay, demo. Now this is where I'm going to go into screen sharing, which is scary on this end, and I'm just going to do a DMO for you, and I'll show you the training site and where you can find all this information. But I'm going to go to desktop, start sharing. I'm going to share the full screen, and bounce over to my capture page. Okay, are you seeing my capture page? Yes. Good. Okay, I'm out of the room, so I can't see in there. I got my wife's laptop over here. Alright, so the training center, onfiretraining.com, is going to be our hub. How much of this you can see, but I just added T-box here. I'm going to try to not put too many things on the front page. I have our team, an introduction, our conference room, a generic business presentation that has no links. You guys can all use this if you're on the extreme team, and an opt-in form for just the training site, and T-box. Now this is the meat of this thing, okay? This is the live part, live webinars, and then I put a note here, if there is not a webinar in progress, click on T-box for tools, training, and more. So we're going to go here, and this is what we had on Ning. I'm just transferring everything over. So we're under construction, but all the free tools I'm moving over. There's a drop down here, so we have free autoresponders, free hosting, free splash maker, free leads, and more leads, and then premium tools. These are tools that cost money. Leads to buy, that's a little ticket to wealth. Hosting, now I have a reseller account, and I don't market hosting per se, but I have it for you guys, and then autoresponders, traffic wave. So I'm not going to have a bunch of stuff here, just stuff that I use that works, that we know works. Alright, and for paid advertising right now I just have newspapers, which I want to do more of, and magazines. We started doing that this year, and you can do that yourself. I mean, it's not as expensive as you think, but you can just click on one of these and call them, and I don't make any commission on any of this stuff. A Safelist submitter that we recommend, that's paid. Alright, and free places to advertise. I think I have all these moved over. I think there's maybe one or two more categories, but these are the places that you can derive your DMO from. Pick two traffic exchanges, two Safelist, two forums. Let's go to Safelist. Okay, and that's what T-box started out to be. Oh, you gotta hit select. I still don't know my own site. Alright, so this is what T-box was. People says, where do you advertise? Where do you advertise? So I just put my bookmarks on a Ning network that was free at that time, and this is what I do. Alright, Ad Tactics is the first credit safe list. Alright, it's got like over 15,000 members now. That's the first one. That's a good one, and usually the best ones are at the top. But I was at my son's house, I didn't have my computer, and I didn't have my bookmarks, so I just went on T-box, went to Safelist, and bang bang, went right down the list. Alright, so you can use this as a DMO. just like I said, pick a couple of these and a couple of those. Yeah. So, but what I do, okay, always use the lead capture page. Now, in the introduction here, that's what it talks about, lead capture pages. Now, I make them. I don't really like making them. It's time consuming, and I asked Bob to help me, and we charge a little bit. But I don't care if you buy them or if you do it yourself. We have do it yourself also, and then your DMO, which we're recording tonight. Your DMO, that'll be on there. Okay, so what I do, let's go. I always use the lead capture page, and it's the concept is simple. Get a lead capture page and drive as much traffic to it as you can. And for your free tool tonight, I'm not going to go into detail on it, but there it is. You can see the bottom. Okay, SiteMeter. SiteMeter.com. Absolutely, totally free. You guys are learning code a little bit, so you create a SiteMeter and you plop this little code into your web page, and you can see I have 65,000 hits on that, on this website capture page. So that's the key. Get a capture page, drive traffic to it. That's all I do basically. Okay, so in my bookmarks, my top menu bar, I have a folder. Create a folder in your favorites or bookmarks called DMO. Alright, and see I have a long list. Alright, I just save the places that I want to advertise in. So I just go down the list, log in, contact members, alright, now I save my emails in TextPad or Notepad, and I always send text. Alright, and I grab the subject line and I use a tracking link. So this is just like doing an email. You put the subject line in the subject, the body. Let me copy this whole thing for the next time. Sometimes I take the subject line out of the body, sometimes I don't. Subject line, message, and link. Alright? And this is going to all members. Preview and send. Send. Okay, that's one. Then I just go back. DMO, down the list. Cash buds. At least you can read that one. Log in, send your ad. This one you can make templates on. Select the template, 8-step action plan. Send. Do-do, down the list. If I run into a problem, I go to the next one. I am trying to advertise. You got to stay focused. You're going to see all kind of pop-up ads and special one-time offers. This one you're like 5 categories. Each one's a little different, so just read them. Basically the same, but I'll show you a different one coming up here. Okay, that one's done. And just while I'm here, I probably need to update this, but all these Safelist places, most places you do have banners. So you can see there's a lot of inactive ones there. And hits. You know, credits, impressions, clicks. So I need to update this, but you can see that I run lots of banners and I get a lot of clicks off of them. Okay, next. DMO. Midnight Sun. Okay, this one says you have to wait 15 seconds to earn credits. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, click here to go to the members area. Okay, this is the Safelist. See, again, banners. I don't know if I have any banners on this one. Sorry, but your account is in bounce mode. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that right now. DMO. Target Pro. This is my favorite one. This one costs $10 a lifetime. But it goes, I know the owner, it really works. It goes to real people. Go back and grab my ad. Tired of struggling to make ends meet. And I just make these things up out of how I feel. Now, this one, when it says credit-based mailer, there's usually a place to put your link, or there is a place to put your link, because it turns your link into a credit link, and when people click on your link, they earn credits. So that's what they're doing on here. Alright, and like that one site, we had to look at that for 15 seconds, which I didn't pay attention to. But people read your email and they have to go to your site for a certain length of time. So that's why you want to have a short, sweet capture page or a splash page. Okay, 18 million credits. And this, I don't pay anything for this. He had a lifetime membership, VIP membership for $80 or something. So I bought it, and I can send 2 or 3 times 20,000 a day. And this goes out to millions for real. I mean, combined Safelist and stuff. Now this one happens to have a standard mailer, so I just hit that while I'm here. It's not a credit one. Sometimes this fills in. Tired of struggling to make it. There we go. All right. Send. Bookmarks. DMO. Business World List. That's every 2 days. So I hit that yesterday. Safelist. Apparently I have an email bouncing somewhere. All right. Same deal. So this is what I would do. I would just, let's see if it's doing it. Tired, struggling to make ends meet. Okay, this is a credit one, so you put your link down in the credit section. This has 3,802 members. I have 34,000 credits, so 3,802 is what I'm allowed to send to. That's how many members there are. Mail in progress. Okay, next. This is what I did. An hour a day in the morning. DMO. Okay, here's the big one. Ad tactics. Members. Oh, there it is. Login. You're looking for a credit emailer. Tired of struggling to make ends meet. Oops. Alright, there's, well, I have that there. Put that down there. Go back and grab the rest of my ad. Okay, and my ads, if you notice, are short. And my capture pages are short. And my splash pages are even shorter. And basically there are 3 elements. A problem, a solution, and a pointed course of action. Tired of struggling to make ends meet. There's a problem. Okay, if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, follow our 8-step action plan to financial freedom. Here are the 8 steps. Offering a solution and a course of action. Click on my link. Alright? I don't say a lot in the email. I try to use a subject line that I can relate to, that people can relate to. Be honest. Don't be all hypey and a lot of exclamation points and capitals and stuff like that. Get to the point, be sincere. and send it. This has 15,899 members. Now I have a tracking link here, and plus I have a site meter, so I can go back and see exactly how I'm doing. Okay, we could do this for an hour, and you can see under DMO I have DMO text ad sites, DMO blasters. I don't use a lot of blasters anymore, just that Target Pro, because most of them do not work. Text ad sites. Let's find one of those. I'll show you one of those. Let's find one on T-Box. I just have them all mixed in, so I'm trying to pick out a good one. Text ad sites. Free advertising for all. This has 1,000 members. Be redirected to your account in 10 seconds. There's usually a place where you can bypass these ads. Click here to skip this advertisement, and then you get a one-time offer. You scroll to the bottom. No thanks, just send me to the free advertising for all. Welcome to the members area. Now this is text ads, so just look at the menus and explore on some of these sites. Post a text ad. Okay, I have one here. Now this is I don't hit this one every day, you know, so you can see Musicians Meet Gig More, so I'm just going to post that. Okay, I got Musicians Meet Gig More, your website on TV. Okay, I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, I haven't been here for a while. Go 20, I'm not doing that. Retire in 10 weeks. Never run out of leads. Post a worldwide classified. Okay, I need to update mine, but I'm going to post that one. Alright, once you set these up, you can just go right down the list. Okay. Post. Post. I'm not doing that anymore. And I'm doing that one, but it needs updated. That. Extract master. Okay, so that's a text ad site, and again, you can place banners on it. Just check it out. All right, so you see the idea, the pattern, and the key is just doing it every day. All right, let's go back here. We also have T-Box on Facebook. We have a forum and a blog. I am not a blogger, but I've made a blog, and I just said start blogging. So it's there, you know. Okay, I'm going to go off of screen sharing and see if there's any questions. If I can find a room, I get lost. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, are there any questions about what you saw tonight, or what I do, or what you're supposed to do? I mean, I know the last couple trainings we've been talking about splash pages and about HTML code and this and that. What we need to do is just advertise. You know, get a capture page and go, go, go. All right? And you don't have to spend all day on a computer if you're diligent. Any questions on a daily method of operation? You guys still here? Am I here? Okay, that concludes our training for tonight. I'm going to shut the recorder off. The website is onfiretraining.com, and that's where the schedule is for the. Right now we have them Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. We also have cyber lunches. So onfiretraining.com, and sign up on our for our newsletter.